Morning! Hi folks, how you doing? And welcome to Wings and Wheels Spectacular 2022. Good morning, Danny. Yes. Say rubber baby buggy bumpers. We'll say something. Have you actually turned your microphone on? Well, your level is really, really low. Speak up. Hold on. Try that. You're barely registering on the doobly-doo.
If I shout,
Yes. Morning, Andrew. How are you doing? The stream health is just as shit as it was yesterday, so that's not great. Although it doesn't look, no, our encoding lag is fine today. It's actually dropped frames due to network, so that's interesting. So let me have a little look at the wireless access doobly-doo, the Archer MR600 that we are using, and I will give you a report on our network health. How's everybody doing out there? My voice is ruined after a day of excited shouting yesterday. We have 25% signal strength. Our SIM card is prepared. Not sure what it's prepared for. The worst, probably. We are on Vodafone 4G LTE. We have an upload speed of 332.9 KB per second. Okay, well, we'll see how we get on, shall we? It could be all right. Martin says, can't hear you. Really? Let me just check that.
Can hear you. Probably. Oh, bloody hell. What have you done?
I don't know. That's a little bit crazy. Try that again for me.
You've turned me right. Oh, no, there you go.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
good.
You see, you haven't twiddled me knob.
Apparently, I hadn't twiddled with your knob. Martin, I can see my little volume thing bouncing up and down.
Can you hear me, Martin?
Which would seem to indicate that you should be able to hear us. So please let me know.
I think he probably meant you couldn't hear me.
Yes. It's very likely. That could well be a thing.
But now, I'm back.
From outer space.
You've twiddled with me knob.
You just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. Probably shouldn't. It's wings up first, ladies and gents. So we're starting at 9:30 this morning. The wing pilots tell me that they're going to be bushy-eared and bright-tailed and ready to go.
What's the time?
9:30 this morning, and they're going to be ready to go, Serbs. We're going to be on the line. We're going to be raring for it. I've just dropped that onto the wrong screen.
What's the time
Not
now?
ideal, is it? It's 9:30.
Oh.
So they'll be along any moment.
Which
Any moment now.
which Wang pilots are we looking for first?
We are waiting for Prop Laps FPV, Chris G FPV, and KO FPV, who are just bringing themselves to line. I've just accidentally dragged a piece of software that I need onto my other screen. Oh, this is all going wrong. Right, hold on. Let's go from extend into duplicate, and then I can bring that back. That's lovely. And then we can find. Wow, this is professional broadcasting at its finest, right here. Let's extend that display again.
We do have one wing pilot ready.
We have a wing pilot already.
Ready and raring to go.
Okay, I'm going to set that to that. Guys, is the screen in the marquee functioning as expected?
I didn't think you were going to turn it on today.
I have turned it on. I stroked it gently. And it's now. There's an investigation going on. Stubbsy's looking around the corner. Is that doing what we expect?
All good, yeah.
Marvellous.
Thank you.
Martin says that's better. Good. Better is good.
They're all plugged in, ready to go.
Oh, I need to change one of my receivers, don't I, to R7.
Spotting. He will tell you who's in round 2 momentarily.
Same as yesterday.
I know, but they need a reminder. They've been
So
asleep since.
they've been drinking since. Is the reality of it? I think you're fine.
I didn't want to say that. Say again.
Channel mode.
Anyone who's not in round 1 and round 3, you should be spotting round 2.
Yeah.
Round 1.
There you go. That makes perfect sense. Right, round 1. You are up. Prop Labs FPV, Chris G FPV, KO FPV, and I can tell you that your spotters are 404 FPV, High TAF FPV, and Stole FPV. In fact, I can even have the lady tell you.
Spotters are Drone 1404 FPV, Drone 2 High TAF FPV, Drone 3 Stole FPV.
Okay, she's a lovely lady.
They aren't only your spotters, they are your wing throwers.
They're your chuckers.
Wang chuckers.
Wangers. They wang the wings. They wang the wings. Are my overlays actually working today, or is it still an absolute bunch of garbage? I'll tell you what, let's convince Lifetime that it wants to actually send data. Come on. You can do it, Lifetime. You can do it. You can do it if you be and queue it. So, there we go.
Come
There
on,
we go,
they're
yeah.
ready. Are you all ready?
I've got 3 good feeds. Wing chuckers, are you ready? That was a resounding no. That was the best no we're going to get all day. Stream's looking great so far on the static shot. That one. Is that looking okay? Yeah, hopefully. Let's let's sew in the goggles. So who have we got coming up next? We've got Prop Labs, Chris G FPV and KO FPV to fly. I think I was told there was going to be a change to the track, but I'm not sure that is a thing that has occurred. They've moved the flag in further. Oh, hello. That's not working, is it? Would you rather have pilot feeds there? Oh, Chris, I mean, really? There we go. How about that? Is that better for you? That's better. Good stuff. Right, we've got 2 wing chuckers looking like they're going to chuck something. What would a wing chucker chuck if a wing chucker could chuck wings? Something like that.
Ready?
Wing chuckers. Chucking in 3, 2, 1. Chuck 'em! They're in the air. They're off and flying. And as soon as they get stabilized, I'm going to say, for the first time today, here come your beeps. Okay, they head for the start-finish gate. Someone's down already. Oh, no. 2 through the gate. KO FPV and Chris G making it through. Prop Labs desperately trying to turtle out there in the grass. It's not happening for him. Turtle mode just not a thing on these quads, on these drones, on these wings even. I'm not quite awake yet. Can you tell? Oh, no, that's the marquee. Try and go the other way if you can. Oh, and that's a
That was the gate.
nasty bounce off the start-finish gate. And I've got one pilot still in the air, and I'm not picking him up on the video feed, which is interesting. Let's see when he crosses the line who he's going to be tagged as. And that is Chris G, who should be on R2 for us this morning. What is going on with R2?
We did see him first thing.
Yeah, we did. So R2 is up and running and is plugged in. So I'm not quite sure why we're not getting a feed on R2, but he's getting a feed. He's getting a feed in his goggles, so that's a good sign.
Fine.
So just the live stream not picking up Chris G then. Beep, across the line he goes.
What's his lap times?
That was a 16.0.
Wow.
That's pretty quick, you know. That is pretty quick. He's right on it with that thing. This is a lovely little jet style wing. Really pretty thing. Andrew says, "Oh, the transition animated."
9, 8,
That is a good sign.
7,
that is a very good sign.
6,
Stream looking
5,
great. Well done. Thank
4,
you, dude.
3,
Thank
2,
you for your assistance
1.
overnight as well. A couple of people messaging me overnight.
Finish
just
your
giving
laps.
me a couple of pointers on this slightly new version of OBS. Never update your OBS. Even if you do it a week before the event, it's still going to do something weird.
Chris G FPV done with a
across
8 lap
the line
213.8 result.
and it has
All pilots are
actually
finished.
hit the finish with 8 laps. That is a fantastic heat. First thing in the morning, evidently, is when you need to get Chris on the sticks. Beautiful landing there as he comes sliding into the finish. That was 8 laps with a fastest of 15.6. Excellent first heat there for Chris G FPV.
He's got a little pilot in his jet, look.
Has he got a little pilot?
Look, in front of you. In front of you. On that wing.
On
On the wing,
Oh, the wing
see?
itself has got a little pilot. Chris, you need to bring that wing to us to show the stream because it's very pretty. Right, so that then is
The race is completed.
the race completed, and we move on to FPV Wing Heat 2 of
Up
3.
next, race number 2. Race order is R1404 FPV, R2 High TAF FPV, R7 Stolet FPV.
Looks like your R2 VRX might be on an adjacent channel. I don't know. It's sitting on it. Yes, show us. This is very pretty. Bring it this way a bit. That's it. There you go.
There we go.
Look at that. Isn't that
It's,
nice?
It's been repaired quite a lot.
Is it mostly hot glue?
It's not hot glue.
Duct tape.
Duct tape, Yoo-hoo pour. Definitely recommend Yoo-hoo pour. That's the best stuff ever.
So
amazingly.
it's mostly duct tape and Yoo-hoo pour.
The whole, like all of this came off yesterday, and you can see it's all just duct tape back up.
Okay.
So it's
So-
a little bit more flexible now.
So are you telling me the front fell off?
The back fell off.
The back fell off.
Yeah.
And it's now held on with
The
tape.
front did actually fall off as well.
The front fell off as well.
So it's in 3 bits.
Hit a wave, yeah. I mean, million to one shot. Yeah.
Thank you. It is pretty.
1 minute to the start of the race.
We've towed it beyond the environment. Okay, so up next, 404 High TAF and Stole It FPV, your spotters.
Spotters are Drone 1 Shadow FPV, Drone 2 Inferno FPV, Drone 3 Stubbsy.
Okie
45
dokie.
seconds to the start of the race.
Got no spotters? You're going to need spotters. I need to move. I need to move.
30
Tom's
seconds to the
X-Class.
start of the race.
Tom's X Class is it? It's very pretty. It's very nice. Look at this thing. He's left it over here as a present for me, I think. But I keep tripping over it, so I'm going to move it.
That's impressive behind there. Showpiece.
It is, isn't it? That's quite good. Somebody's going to walk into those props and die. That's a health and safety nightmare.
Well,
Right,
this is the
okay.
race tent, so they shouldn't.
Right. Okay. So R2. R2, are you powered on? Anybody on R2? Anybody want to claim to be R2? Only 2 pilots this round. Okie dokie. R2 has left the building. So that's going to make testing the R2 receiver rather difficult. But we've got spares. So it'll all be good. Okay, I've got 2 good feeds for the 2 pilots that we have. Wing chuckers, are you ready? Pilots ready. Wing chuckers in 3, 2, 1. Chuck 'em. Once they're up, we'll let them stabilize, and then here come your beeps. Okay, so as they head into the start-finish gate, Stole It FPV across the line first. 404 bounces. Does he catch it? No, he's gone down. It's all over, and unfortunately, unlike a quad, you cannot get back up from that. So it is Stole It FPV.
Oh, no, he went over the gate that time. He
Stole
didn't go
It
through
FPV
it.
out on his own, misses the start-finish gate, so that lap isn't going to count. He has not gained a lasting advantage, though, so no penalty for him there. So here he comes, hard left as he tries to line up. It's looking tight. He's through, and that is a 40.3 for that lap. It was really 2 laps, but didn't get through the start-finish. Here he comes again. This is a lot cleaner, banking right hard. Here he comes. Oh, no, don't go too low. Oh, just started to graze the grass. Had to pull up out of it and up and over the start-finish gate. He comes back round again. Here he comes. So he's doing a twofer every lap here. That start-finish gate gets smaller the closer you get to it. There we go. He's through. That's a 33.8, so improved on his previous time. Here he comes. He's going to do it this time. One lap. Out down the far flag. Rolls it right. Pulls back on the stick. Here he comes. Lines it up. That's it. Nice gentle thumb action. Here he comes through the gate. He's across the line. It's an 18.7. Fantastic. 3 laps down for Stole It FPV. Here he comes down the bottom end of the course again. Through those 2 flags. Bringing it down low for that start-finish gate. Just avoids the flag to the right. Gets
8,
through.
7.
Is he going to get round
5,
to complete another
4,
lap? This might
3,
be the last lap.
2,
She's counting him down.
1.
3. And he's done.
Finish your laps.
Needs to come through the start-finish gate to finish his lap. You've got 20 seconds to finish your lap. Bring it round. Bring it round. Head for the gate. Throttle wide open. Listen to it scream. He aims for the gate and he's
Stole
through.
It FPV done with a
Clips the
5 lap
gate and
217.2
goes
result.
down. I predict
All
hot
pilots are
glue
finished.
will be required. That was fantastic. You could really hear that throttle coming up then as he headed for the start-finish gate. Fantastic work. Epic bravery. We like that. Good stuff. Looks like so who's out there in chat? Andrew's out there in chat. Martin's out there in chat. Good to see you guys. The stream encoding health is much better. We do have some drop frames, but they're purely due to network issues, and ain't nothing I can do about that.
And hopefully it's better to be watched.
Hopefully it's better to watch.
We're not
Yes, absolutely.
jumping all over the place.
I want to just pitch that camera down a little bit because I'm a bit like, can you see me, mother? So, yeah.
Go on then.
I was getting up, and I've been up a lot lately.
Have you? You were up this morning.
I was up early. Oh, Tom's going to help us out. Tom, if you just point it, the camera itself, it will just move. You don't have to twiddle with the knobs. There you go. Too much. Up a little bit more. Up. Sorry, a little bit more up. Yeah, a little bit more up. What do you reckon?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're a superstar. Thank you very much, Mr. Tom Mundy, anti-hype to his friends. Okay, wing racers, round 3. Are you ready?
The race is completed.
Did you notice during that last race there was a big bird of
Up
prey
next,
circling
race
in the
number
sky?
3.
There was a very
Race
large,
order is
there was a
R1
very
Shadow
large
FPV,
bird of prey
R2 Inferno FPV, R7
that-
Stubbsy.
that did look like it was contemplating
Attacking a wing.
breakfasting on some polystyrene. Yeah, that was a little interesting.
Because it was big. It was about 2 or 3 times the size of the wing.
Okay, so wing pilots for Heat 3 are Shadow FPV, Inferno FPV, and Stubbsy. I can see Stubbsy on the pilot line. No shows. Everybody else is a no-show. So this is the Stubbsy show.
Stubbsy, you win this round by default.
Yep, no pressure, but you are now responsible for entertaining the whole of the Wings and Wheels Spectacular. So if your chucker is ready... Chucker ready? Okay, chucking then in 3,
1 minute to the start of the race.
2, 1, chuck it! He's off. And as he gets stabilized, I'm going to say, here come your beeps. Good stuff. Here he comes. Crosses the line to start his race. Stubbsy FPV. Now I'm predicting big things here from Stubbsy. I'm reliably told that he's been practicing all night. He's been wiggling his thumbs in his sleep. He's been visualizing, centralizing, analyzing, and puts in a 28-second lap for his first one out. He's just warming up, Here he comes, down to the bottom end of the course, banking right again. Big right turn there down at the bottom. And then you've got this whole length of the track to straighten yourself up. You've got to dive down into this start-finish gate. really does get small on you, that gate does, and that's a 19.8. So he's already taken 9 seconds off of that first lap. That bird of prey is back.
No, that's a crow.
Is it? Oh. this cow is small. This cow is far away. Stubbsy across the line. Consistent time here. The 19 is now replaced by an 18.5. He's knocked a second off. Will that continue? Is this going to be his 17? Or is it going to be even quicker? Come on, get that throttle open. You're lined up. Give it some gas. Oh, has to bank left hard as he comes through that gate. And that is a 19.2, losing a bit of pace. Maybe losing a bit of lipo. We're not sure. That turn is high, but he dives and gains speed as he comes back onto the long straight. Aims for that start-finish gate.
Going for it.
That throttle is wide open this time, and he's through the gate. It's a 17.3. That's his
10,
5 laps.
9.
Is he going to get
8,
this one done? She's
7,
counting him down.
6,
He's coming through
5,
the start gate. 5
4,
seconds to go.
3,
Get that throttle open.
2,
He's through the gate. He's
1.
through the gate in time. He can finish this next lap.
Finish your laps.
He's got 30 seconds to come around. He's down the bottom of the track. Banking left, just getting that straightened up into that bottom turn. Lining himself up for that long run into the start gate. He dives down. Throttle's not quite as high this time, and he's across the line.
Stubbsy done with a 7-lap 2:16 flat result.
Stubbsy,
All
7
pilots are
laps
finished.
in 2:16. That
Well
last lap
done.
was a 17. No, his fastest was a 17.3 for an average of 15.6. Hey, that was good. Tell you what, these wing pilots are on it this morning. I don't know what they were drinking last night, but it's worked. Okay, so that
The race is completed.
is complete. And we will go to Q3.
Up next, race number 1. Race order is R1 Prop Laps FPV, R2 Chris G FPV, R7 KO FPV.
Okay, Prop Laps, Chris G and KO FPV back up for us. Is there much of a crosswind? Yes. Yes, the wind is blowing from race control as we look out. The wind is blowing from left to right. So as you're going down to that long right hander at the bottom to come back from the start gate, the wind is going to be coming from left to right. So it's coming across the runway. I think maybe not exactly left to right, maybe kind of that way a little bit, towards the far right corner. So, yeah, there was a lot of that going on, that is fair. The fastest wing lap so far this weekend, I don't actually know, I'll have to check that. The fastest qualifying, Chris G is currently TQ, top qualifier, 8 laps in 2:13.
1 minute to the start of the race.
But I can't see the fastest lap. All the times will be killerquads.livefpv.com. killerquads.livefpv.com. You can have a look at all of the timing there.
45
and
seconds to the start of the race.
And see what these guys are doing. So we've got nobody on the flight line just yet, so I'm going to pause that timer. Prop Laps, Chris G and KO up
Round
next.
him up.
I think there's a bit of hot glue going on from that first round this morning. Towards the crowd. Now, you see, I didn't want to use the phrase towards the crowd. Not quite.
Towards their vehicle.
Yeah, towards the car park. That doesn't feel any better to say. It has to be said. So no, it's not going to be too bad. It's not awful. It could be worse. It's pretty predictable. It's not too gusty, so I think the pilot's going to be okay. We were just discussing your wind direction.
Oh, we don't want it.
Holding my motor is still cooling.
Stubbsy has asked if we can turn off the wind. I've gone into settings, and unfortunately the option's greyed out. So I can't do anything about that, Stubbsy, sorry.
One of the pilots has said his hot glue is still cooling.
It's hot glue.
That's the one that's holding his motor on, I think.
The hot glue that holds his motor on is still cooling off. Okay, that's
I do have a photo of him hot gluing his wing
do you?
together. Yes.
Oh, we're starting to get a bit of picture there from Chris G. Right, Chuckers, are you ready? Okay then, if you are ready, in 3, 2, 1, chuck 'em! Up they go into the air, and as they get stabilised and settled, I'm going to say, here come your beeps. lovely. Here we come. 3 wings heading for that start gate. Cross the line first. It's Prop Laps, followed by, I think that was, Chris G got across second. KO in third. They come around the bottom end of the track. Getting video from Chris G this time. It's very flaky, but it's good. And Prop Laps into the start gate. The bounce almost looked recoverable. It didn't come back. Chris G's video is absolutely awful, but he is still up in the air.
I have to say, he bounced and went backwards
He
about
did.
15 feet.
that was actually quite impressive. Not great, not terrible. I think we can probably put that on a t-shirt. Not great, not terrible. Here we go, KO FPV across the line. Some hot laps from KO here. That was a 12.8. I think that's probably contender for one of the quickest of the day. Chris G FPV with that very pretty wing that we saw earlier. That's a 17-second lap from him. KO FPV banging in another 12-second lap. Very consistent. That's a 12.9 that time. But he's gone high. Going to have to bring it down, and he just clips the start-finish gate, trying to recover, and he is down and he is out. That's a shame. That was looking like a really good heat. So he's off to find some more hot glue. I can bring you the video feed from Chris G, but you're going to have to squint a little bit. Maybe watch this one from behind the sofa. It's not very pretty, but here he comes across the line. Chris G still in the air. He's now on his 6th lap. This heat is his for the winning. With KO and Prop Laps down, all he needs to do is finish this lap. He lines himself up on the start-finish gate. I can hear the throttle come up, and he is through to take the lead, and he has time to get another lap in. It's looking like an 8-lap qualifying run here for Chris G. It's a 17.6 second lap last time out. This is going to be his last
Finish
lap.
your laps.
He strains it up onto the run for the start gate. Dives down low.
Chris G FPV done with a 8-lap 206.6 result.
8 laps in 206. Previous TQ was 8 in 213, was it? So I think that's a new TQ, top qualifier, for Chris G FPV. Brings it in. There we go, just in front of race control there. Beautiful soft landing. Chris G FPV finishes that heat. Nicely done.
The race is completed.
Oh, beverages, thank you very much. That's great stuff. That was round 1. So back to
Up next,
round 2.
Race number 2. Race order is R1404 FPV, R2 High TAF FPV, R7 Stolet FPV.
Now I'm pleased to report that our drop frames due to network have gone from red into amber. So that is an improvement. That's fantastic. We're getting better, yes, much less juddery. Matt Behrman says, looking good today. Behrman, good to see you, dude. Are you in Wales? Are you competing today? I wish I was there. I also wish I was here, and I ended up here out of the two. I could do with the event control there, announcing that we're officially open.
Hello and good luck to the Woolies.
Yes, good luck. Good luck to the Willies, says Stubbsy.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I'm not. That was last night, dude. Last night. It's good luck to the Woolies. Hello to the sheep's. No, don't. Just don't. Stop it.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Behrman's not in North Wales. Well, hello to the Woolies anyway. If any of they're not, we're going to be watching. They're all busy quad racing. Yes, there is.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Quad what? No, quadcopters.
Ah, you see, when you said quad racing, I'm like, quads with 4 wheels or quad flying?
Oh, you wanted to go dirt tracking on your quad.
Oh, I like
On
a
your
bit of quadding.
On your Yamaha.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pause that because I've got no pilots just yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You've got one. You've got one.
got
Come
one.
on. You won't. Come on, 404. You got this.
I've got 2 videos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've got
It's
this.
going to be fine. Slightly. slightly video issues. I've got 2 feeds. I've got 2 pilots. It's looking like a race may actually break out here at Wings and Wheels Spectacular. So we've got 404 FPV, High Taff FPV, and Stole It FPV. Wing chuckers look ready. So in someone's just said they've got a prop off. Someone stole his prop. You're going to need to actually put a prop on it. Otherwise, yeah, it was loose. I was loose. He just needs to tighten his nuts. And then
nuts.
then we will be fine. Right, let me know, pit crew, when you've tightened his nuts. They're struggling to tighten his nuts because they're too busy giggling. Is Chris using R2 or just roughly in that bit of spectrum? He should be using R2, and I shall spank him if he is not. Okay, wing chuckers are ready. So I'm going to say in 3, 2, 1, chuck 'em! Up they go into the air. That is not the thing I was trying to click on. That's the thing I was trying to click on. And I'm going to say once they're stabilized, here come your beeps. My mouse keeps doing drags instead of clicks. Yeah. Has he got a wristband? Oh. Lost. Oh. Oops. Okay. Do we need to? Yeah, we need to abort this race then. No. Oh, it's all right. He's down. He's down anyway. He has arrived. Right. Okay. Let's go back to presenters with chat. Lots of event chatter coming over my walkie. Let's get rid of presenters with F1 overlay because that is not going to work in a multi-discipline event today. So we'll get rid of it. There we go. That'll work lovely. Hold on then. I shall do that. Yep. Okay. So, hello. One. He's collecting bits of his wing, and I've just lost my feed. Where are we? There we are.
10,
Sorry,
9,
folks. We're back
8,
from outer space.
7,
Can you still hear me?
6,
Yes, I think so.
5, 4, 3,
Poor old
2,
404
1.
is picking up parts of his wing from the
Yes.
runway.
Finish your laps.
Landing on concrete is not ideal. Are we still coming out on the speakers?
Oh, in
sound
2
like I'm not-
parts. Well done.
Oh, oops. Is that speaker for you guys still working? Because I suddenly can't hear myself. Is it all right? Oh, that's fine. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Behrman says no audio. No, I was on the wrong screen, Behrman. Sorry about that. Could you pass me that Afern, please? Do you know what happened to the power bank that we charged up special for this?
Yes, it's in the car.
Oh, flippy gibbets.
Give me the car keys.
They're in that box.
I
right,
shall
okay.
be back later.
The box on the left, I think. Yes. In the box on the left. Thank you, my darling. Right, okay. Well, audio's back. It's all looking good. So that was round 2. Should we finish the race? Because I think that ended
The
with
race is completed.
carnage is what that ended with. So really having a bad
Up
day
next,
out, those boys.
race number 3. Race order is R1 Chato FPV, R2 Inferno FPV, R7 Stubbsy.
Yep. All he saw was tarmac and then no video. Yep, he did actually find... He found the tarmacy stuff. And looking over there, it looks like he's scattered a fair amount of his wing across the runway. So he's just being very fastidious, which is what we'd like to see. And he's collecting up the parts of his wing. I think it's actually that speaker over there that's gone off. I think that's why I can't hear myself anymore. That's interesting. Does that mean that it is no longer plugged in? Let's wander over here and have a look. Well, it's powered on. No, it looks alright. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, okay.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All good. Right, I was a little worried there that I couldn't hear my dulcet tones. There we go. Yeah, so we're just on a pause
45
here
seconds to the start of the
while
race.
they scrape that wing off of the runway. Yeah, that went in hard, didn't it? Oh no. Oh no.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
No, we're going to have a pause on that little lady because we are still collecting the bits. There we go. Field camera working today. Lovely. So over there you can see, there we go. There they are collecting. How's that for some shaky cam action? That is really quite atrocious. I'm going to turn that off before everybody watching throws up. So yeah, there they are over there, picking up the remains of their wing. I'm going to go and pop this camera. I know I need to wait for the battery pack for that camera. I'm not quite sure whose it was actually that went in. Oh dear. It's not, no. Oh crikey. I think it was Stole It that went in with a brand new wing. Literally built that 2 days ago for this event, and that has gone in, and it's gone in hard. So that brings us then to Heat 3, which is Stubbsy all on his own. Inferno. They've all got the other pilots have got terrible hangovers. Apparently there was some sort of whoop party last night, and they were so busy whooping that they have no energy for winging. So it's Stubbsy on his own. Stubbsy, is your chucker ready, mate? So Stubbsy getting ready to go. Shadow and Inferno still in bed. I think Inferno is actually far too busy doing whoop things. Stubbsy is ready. So chucker in 3, 2, 1. Chuck it! Up into the air it goes. Going to let him turn right, come downfield, get stabilised, and I shall say, here come your beeps. Here comes Stubbsy, dives across the line, getting started on his second outing of the day. Nice turn there down in the bottom of the track. He's already on much higher throttle earlier in the lap here than he was in his first mission. It's a 19.0. He is on one. He's looking for that 8-lap qualifier. Nice speed as he comes down there from that bottom corner into the start-finish gate. That's a 14.5. That's really quick. Let's see some more of those as he banks left round the flag, right into the long right-hander at the bottom, diving down into that start gate, gets smaller and smaller and smaller as he goes through it. That's a 13.8, takes another second off of that time. This is going to be a really quick qualifier as he comes down into the bottom of the track again, really pulling that turn hard. You can hear the motor screaming, diving down again into that start gate. It's a 15, lost a little bit of time there. Could be the lipo starting to complain as he goes down into the bottom end of the track again. He's really nailing that turn as he comes down the bottom. Got that nice and tight. Full throttle across the start-finish gate. That's a 13.7. That's the quickest lap of this heat as he comes down the bottom of the track again. What's the time? He's looking at a possible 8 in 2:02 if he can keep this going. He comes in across the start line again. That's a 15.7. It's slowing down a little. Is that just him taking it a little bit easy here? He knows he's got good pace. or this LiPo could be complaining. Lovely low approach this time into the start-finish gate. He's across the line in a 14.9.
9,
He's doing the
8,
countdown. He's coming
7,
down the bottom of the track.
6,
Is he going
5,
to get round in time?
4,
He's headed for
3,
that start-finish
2,
gate wide
1.
in that bottom. And I think the LiPo has
Finish your laps.
gone. It didn't want to get him round that final lap. He took just a bit too much energy out of it, and he's down there in the grass in the bottom of the track. It was a nice gentle landing, is what I can say for it. He's given it full legs down to the downed wing, just in case the magic smoke comes out. Here he comes, wandering back with a very flat LiPo. Nice controlled drift into the ground, though. That was good. I don't know if your mic has dropped or TTS level is louder. If I turn my speakers up, I hear you. I think it's. I think the entire southeast hear the beeps. Okay. Let me drop the line in down for you a little bit. Then that may be a little bit hot, so we'll drop that off a bit. Here he comes. Nicely done, Stubbsy. That was some very good laps. Right up until the point you ran out of energy. So, Stubbsy finished 7
The race
laps
is completed.
in 2:04, which I think is probably your quickest of the event. So we will move on to
Up next, race number 1.
round.
Race order
4
is
for the wings.
R1 Prop Laps FPV, R2 Chris G FPV, R7 KO FPV.
Okay, Andrew, that is the line in of the lady talking, so that should be a little bit nicer for your ears. Sorry, I think we got excited and turned that up for the pilots. Now, my wife went to the car to get that battery, and she's been gone, like, for a very long time. She's met someone else. It's altogether possible. Yes, the trophies are really quite impressive. Yeah, trophies are amazing. I think, was it Nigel constructed those trophies? Yeah, they are absolute works of art. Thank you very much, my darling. That is very kind of you. I need that bit and that bit. Thusly. And if I pop those over there.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Would you like to talk to the ladies and gents at home, my darling? I go out and plonk this on the track.
Hello, ladies and gents out there.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
See? I
Right,
don't think
okay.
he's quite awake yet.
No, I'm not, am I? Evidently.
He turned his mic off, which turned my mic off. I have a feeling Serby is sleeping in the shed tonight. Because for half of the stream yesterday he didn't give me a mic, and today he's turning me off. How are we all out there? You doing okay? I hope you're enjoying the wing flying. X class is next, I believe. Shortly. And then we're having a break at 11. And then we'll be back later this afternoon.
Right, alright, stop talking about me. I'm coming back.
Are you coming back now?
From outer space.
Oh.
Oh dear, I've just seen a wing that's got a wing off. I'm not quite sure how that works. That's like wingception. I don't know. Right, so we're looking for our 3 pilots, Prop Laps, Chris G and KO FPV. Wing chuckers, are you ready? I've got thumbs up from the wing chuckers. So chucking them in 3, 2, 1. Chuck them. Up into the air they go. And we'll let them stabilize and get ready. Come around that bottom corner. And I'm going to say, here come your beeps. Beautifully timed there from Chris G across the line. Prop Laps is hot on their heels, but it looks like KO FPV across the line in second. So it's Prop Flaps out in the lead, Chris G in second, KO FPV showing as third for the whole shot. KO up into second. Chris G in third. It's Prop Flaps in first place. Oh, that's so nearly inverted there as he brings that roll down in the bottom corner. KO, lovely tight banking turn there. It's Prop Flaps in the lead, but he hits the start-finish gate. It's all over for Prop Flaps. KO looking a bit wild with that turn, but he gets it together. Pulls it round back into the bottom end of the track. It's KO across the line. Chris G across the line. Prop Flaps still showing as in the lead as he had 3 laps, but that's all going to change. These two are right on top of each other. If you're watching the video feed, you'll see them come in almost on top of each other through that start-finish gate. It's KO FPV that just had the lead there, and he's still got the lead. Chris G opening that throttle wide as he can, trying to catch him, but he can't make the power on the straight. It's KO out in front. Chris G still up there. He's still battling. But KO is leaving him behind, but he was until he had an unscheduled landing. That leaves Chris G all on his own. He's out there now on his 6th lap. He is into the bottom corner,
10,
banking that turn.
9,
the lady's
8,
doing the countdown.
7, 6,
5 seconds.
4, 3,
he gets across the
2,
line. He can finish
1.
this lap as he comes round and down
Finish
for
your
the
laps.
long straight into the bottom. Long right-hander. Rolls it to the right, pulls back on that stick, levels it out, lines it up, opens the throttle, heads for the start-finish gate. Beautifully done.
Chris G FPV done with a 8-lap 213.4
Chris G
result.
takes that one.
All
8
pilots
laps
are finished.
for Chris G there. Where's he landed it? Here he comes. Beautiful soft landing into race control again. Very nicely done from Chris G. We like that. And coming up, field camera action. What do you think to that? Look, and we've even got a wing. That's where KO FPV finished up, having gone through the start-finish gate a little too low and having an impromptu landing that he wasn't planning on. Chris G is Wing Racing's Gary Kent.
The race is completed.
So that race is complete.
Up next, race number 2. Race order is R1404 FPV, R2 High TAF FPV, R7 Stolet FPV.
Okay, so that brings us on to round 2 again. This is 404 FPV, High-Taf FPV, and Stolet FPV. That hasn't updated in any significant way, has it? Hold on, let's update that, shall we? And restart. Come on, you can do it. No, apparently you can't do it. There we go. There we go. So that is 404 FPV, High-Taf FPV, and Stolet FPV. And I just need to check.
Start of the race.
Okay, that's horrendous. That's much worse than it was. Brilliant. Okay, right, show us this wing. Let's have a look. Show the ladies and gents at home. Oh dear. Yeah, that's
30 seconds to the start of the race.
that's suboptimal. I think you'll find. Motor is there.
Yeah, no camera.
Camera. There should be a camera in that gap. You've
15 seconds to
comprehensively
the start of the race.
destroyed that. Well done. I think first flight. That is pretty impressive, it has to be said.
Less than 5.
Oh, stop flashing. Stop flashing. Oh, lovely. Right, okay. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, that's... There we go. That's better.
So, is it wings or X-Class next?
It is wings next. We are looking for 404 FPV, high-taf FPV, and stole it FPV. Okay, 404 is just putting some hot glue onto his wing. Brighton till I fly. Hi, dude. How you doing? He says the stream is lovely today. It's a pleasure to
Yay.
watch. Marvelous. Thank you.
Going up? Yeah. I was waiting for them to say. I'll pop back in a bit.
Okay, but I do need to sort out why. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? In 3, 2, 1, chuck 'em. Off they go, up into the air. We've just got 404 FPV on his own. As he comes down the bottom corner, here come the beeps. And across the line he goes.
Beautifully through the gate
Start
there.
his lap. That was very nice. Right in the middle of the gate. Comes down into the bottom of the track.
As he comes round and goes through the gate, I want a big cheer. No, no, no. Oh! Bum!
Did you say you wanted a big crash? Was that
No,
what, was
no,
that-
cheer,
Oh,
cheer.
You did make it round. Okay. I think that is a fantastic example of commentator's curse right there. So, we will declare that finished.
The race is completed.
The race is completed. That brings us on to the last run of the wings just for this
Up
moment.
next, race
This
number
is
3.
race number 3.
Race order is R1 Shadow FPV, R2 Inferno FPV, R7 Stubbsy.
Andrew says flawless until you turned up. Well, I tried to turn on the twiddly bits, and they don't want to twiddle today, but that's fine. We gave it a go, and now I shall turn them off, and we will stick with the simple basic
That we've got that works.
that works without the twiddly bits.
I have a question.
The field cam looked good. Sorry,
Good.
you have
I
a
have
question.
a question.
Yes.
Are there going to be any more pyrotechnics today?
I hope not.
Oh,
I
it was
don't
fun.
think I don't think there's enough grass left.
Well, this is true.
For
But then
pyrotechnics,
then
though.
again, they can't burn it twice, can they?
Well, that's true. Was that the tactic? Do you think?
I don't know.
If we burn the place to the ground on Saturday, then it's basically inflammable. No, inflammable means flammable, doesn't it? Are we ready?
1 minute to the
Good.
start of the
at last.
race.
Sorry, we're filling.
No, they're not ready.
No, we're not ready. So see, we're desperately filling over here while you dry your hot melt, and turns out they're not ready. Look at that field. Come look at those. You can see the flags blowing in
45
the
seconds
breeze.
to the start of the race.
It is very pretty. I think we've got. No, Stubbsy's on. He's off. He's on. He's off. Are you out? Stubbsy is out. Ladies and gents, that's the end of
30
the wing
seconds to the
racing
start
for
of the
this
race.
section. Then I'm afraid, because Stubbsy is down.
What happened?
What happened?
Overheating my service talking.
It's my fault. I was talking too much and his VTX cooked.
15
I'll
seconds
take
to the
I'll
start
take
of
the
the
blame
race.
for that one. I don't mind. Right, okay then. Have we got anyone that wants desperately to send a wing? Or are we going to reconfig for X class? Okay, one wing wants to get up and do some flying, so let's have some wing flying, because we've got that beautiful field camera, so we want to see it working.
Just a leisure fly.
This is just a leisure fly. Well, as long as... I can smell magic smoke. I can smell magic smoke, so I'm not sure where that's coming from.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Yeah, your LEDs have just gone up on a whoop gate.
We have blown 2 car supplies today.
Oh, impressive. Right, what I might do is I might just start this as Heat 3, which will mess with the figures a little bit, but it'll be alright. Okay, so we've got at least one wing ready to go. Alright, KO FPV is going to grab a different wing. Make sure your channels are okay there, KO.
Chris G is going up.
The video says will. It's all sorts of crazy. It'll be fine. Right, X-Class boys, you need to be prepping for your heats because you are about to go after this. I can hear a pilot saying, "Is that left aileron?" That's a worry. Here we go. We've definitely got one. KO's plugging something in. I've got no video for it. There we go. And we've got video for KO FPV. So that's good. Come on. Right. Chuckers, are you ready? All I can see is grass. Okay. Chuckers in 3, 2. No. All right, John, you're going to have to catch up. In 3, 2, 1. Chuck 'em. Right, John's wing chucker. Just chuck it when he's ready. He's off. Oh. Okay, Inferno FPV up in the air. Here we go. Through the... There we go. It worked. Through the start finish gate. So a little bit of just a test flight here. Get us up in the air. Get us something to see. While the X-Class boys get ready. Plug their batteries in.
And who is in the next round of X-Class?
So first up will be Ralph. I've not seen Ralph.
You've
all
gone
day.
quiet.
Huh?
You were breaking up.
Was I? Oh, I
Yeah.
do apologise. I've not actually seen Ralph yet today. I don't know if he's here, in fact. So it should be Ralph. Whether it will be Ralph, I don't know. But Chris is giving us a nice little demonstration flight here. It does say Inferno FPV on screen. So Inferno, you're getting some free laps here from Chris. Inferno, no, not Inferno. Chris G across the line again. I tell you what, trying to wrangle these X-Class and wing pilots, it's very difficult. You 5-inch guys are actually really well trained. These guys make you look really well organised. It is nice though, they're a bit slower than quadcopters across that start finish gate, so you do get to actually you get a much better view of them. There you go, through the gate. Yeah.
10, 9,
And
8,
they're slow through that
7,
start gate.
6, 5,
Isn't it?
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, Stubbsy says no,
1.
they're quicker. Oh, that wasn't quicker.
Finish your laps.
That wasn't quicker. Yeah, you can just make out the wing there at the base of the align flag at the start finish gate. Right. That then, ladies and gents, is the wing flying for this section. We are now going to say, ignore the OSD for that one. That was just us playing around. So that brings us on to some X-Class racing. So there is no
The
Ralph.
race is completed.
Ralph has not arrived. I had a suspicion there was no Ralph. So we will skip straight over the Ralph heat, and that will take us into
Up next, race number 5.
race
race order
5,
is
which is
R1
Tonstar
Tonstar 1,
and Gaza.
R2 Gaza.
Do we have Gaza?
I've not seen either of those boys this morning. I have to admit, I've not seen either of them. I've not seen any of the X-Class guys except for Tom, because he's here wing flying as well. Oh, on the flight controller OSD, yeah, that wasn't even his wing, I don't think. So we'll be looking for Tonstar and Gaza. I've not seen either of them. They are reconfiguring the track for us as we speak. So shall I go and move that fit? Well, I don't know where to move it to. So we're bringing the air gate down.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Air gates and X-Class just do not mix.
Probably got 2-3 minutes of free VTX time, have we? We just need to switch some channels on.
Go for it. So we're going to give the Whoop guys a couple of minutes. They need to do some channel changes. They're going into their finals today of the UK Whoop Championships, which is going to be really amazing to watch. We are having a little bit of X-Class action here, hopefully. Mind that flag stake. Stubbsy, stop! Just about, yeah. Cat 6 cable about to go to Valhalla. Yeah. Posh. Okay, so the timer is moved onto the X-Class track. We need to move the field camera, so I'll give you a live view as I move the field camera. How about that? That'll be exciting. So we'll go around here. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, there it is. There's the field camera. So we'll drag this over to, well, I think the X-Class start line, shall we? Here we go. Hold on. Hi, Mum. It's wings and pits. Everybody chilling in the pits. Come over here. Right, let's see. There's the pilot flight line. There's some pilots. There's race control. Say hello, race control. No, right. She's not listening. Hello.
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 These are our spectators. Hello, spectators. Our spectators having lots of fun. This gentleman's got goggles on. He's very well prepared to watch the racing. Here we go. We've got some wings down here. Big pink wing. That's got to be Stubbsy then, surely. Awesome. Looking good. We're still waiting for some X-Class to happen. There's an X-Class here. Look at that. Now, so this is the X-Class that cartwheeled yesterday. So it was it was a motor that exploded on this yesterday, wasn't it? Right. So the motor caused the crash. It was very smoky, and then it went down into the ground, and then as it cartwheeled to a finish, it took out an arm and another 2 motors. So you've rebuilt that overnight. About 2 hours of silence. So while I was sitting there with my laptop trying to figure out why the stream wouldn't work properly, he was doing soldering on that. Here we go, look, behind the scenes at all the wires. Do you know, I'm really looking forward to getting all of that back in the car at the end of the day. That's going to be huge amounts of fun. We've got some prizes. Mugs. Got some mugs, which is lovely. I think there are prizes in this box as well. I'm not sure. Feels a bit light for it to have prizes in it. So Here we go, we've got some planes up here. I don't know if you can see those on shaky cam. All good. So they've folded down the wing track. Okay, you can see the air gate is lying down, because if you hit that with an X-Class quad, it will absolutely destroy it. So that gets folded down. So here we go, here is our X-Class track. The X-Class gates didn't survive the blustery conditions yesterday. Sadly, they were torn. Fossil described them as looking somewhat like shredded tea towels, which is suboptimal. So they're going to be flying between the flags. You can just make out there between those flags, sitting on the floor. There we go. There's our lap timer in its box, which keeps it away from the weather and hopefully keeps it away from people crashing into it, because that's suboptimal. So we're still waiting for a bit of X-Class to happen here. I think it's you, yourself, and I, Tom. I think you're the only one X-Classing today, by the looks of it. Yep. Do you want to just send a couple of packs? Well, and you literally can send a couple of packs in one flight, because look at those bad boys there. Look at that. I reckon if I put them on a 5-inch, I could probably do like 7 or 8 laps. Yeah, so that's XT60 next to it. So that X-Class connector, that's not even an XT90, is it? That's even bigger than that. It's an 8mm connector. Does it make a satisfying pop when you plug it in? They're anti-spark, so even 50 volts, it doesn't make a noise at all. That connector has the same weight as a tiny whoop on its own. Great stuff. Well, I'll tell you what then, if you want to get plugged in and out onto the line, we'll see if we can get some X-Class up and running for you lovely people at home.
Apologies for shaky cam.
Yeah, sorry about the whole shaky cam thing. But I mostly just shout it. Oh, okay, right. I shall work my way back to race control. And this is very energetic.
Are you working your way back to me, love?
Yes, working my way back to you with happiness inside. Yeah. I should really stop with the singing, shouldn't I? Sorry, stream. Sorry. I can see Tony. Is he not racing? No, he's not. He's not. How's your race control flight box going? Really well, actually, but it wasn't quite ready for today. It's lacking its laptop. So everything is there, the amp and the speakers and the screen and the Wi-Fi and all that good stuff. But I haven't quite installed the laptop part of it. So I'm all out of breath now. Sorry about that. I do apologise.
So we're X-Classing until 11.
Yes.
And then when are we back on?
Do you know, that's a very good question. And I'm glad you asked me that. Stubbsy, when are we back on?
We're going to be having a free fly using the gate. I know we've got a slot later on.
We've got a slot later on. Okay, right. We've got a slot later on. I will find out when that slot is. Aerobatics, about 3? Don't know. Not sure. We are kind of working around the UK Whoop Championships, and that's that's a big race. So we've got to be sure that they can get that in, get that sorted.
I don't think he was over the flight.
I think he was slightly over our track. Yeah, but that I'm not. He's gone away now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Why is Tony not racing? Is he still recovering from last night? I believe. Yeah, but why isn't he racing? Where's he hasn't charged his batteries.
No, he did. He was told they were charged.
Huh? I was just. All right.
I think he might be borrowing somebody else's batteries.
He might be borrowing other batteries.
Is he in this heat?
Up next,
or the next
race
one?
number 6.
No, I'm
Race
looking
order
for.
R1 Joker Vision.
There we go,
R2
Tom
Clive
Mundy.
FPV.
So Mr. Tom
Up
Mundy
next,
is on
race
the
number
line
7.
He's
Race order
armed, so
is
let's get him
R1
off and
Fossil,
going before that
R2 Tom
overheats
Mundy,
and catches fire in other exciting ways. So Tom, if you're ready, his goggles are down. On the beeps. Here we go then, ladies and gents, for the first X-Class of the day. Now this crashed quite heavily yesterday and was rebuilt overnight. Do you know what? It's flying rather nicely, showing no signs of issues. Yep, smooth as it was yesterday. Really looks good in the air, this one.
So what are the top speeds of the X-Class?
So I am not quite sure what the top speed one of these can achieve is going to be. I would say it's going to be up there in the 50s or 60s, surely. Tom Mundy crosses over the start-finish gate and is recorded. Okay, let's see if we can capture him on that field cam. So here he comes round that infield flag. You can just see him. He's up in the split S now, but he's coming back towards the field camera. Here he comes. Look at that beast there as it comes across the line. Doesn't get picked up by the lap timer that time, so we thought we'd fix that problem, but apparently we've half fixed it. Yeah, these have got to be 60, 70 miles an hour, surely. I mean, a 5-inch is going to do 100 miles an hour flat, chat.
I think they just need a long run up, you know.
A long run up.
Well, they
Oh,
can't
there
go
we
from 0 to hero as fast as a smaller quad.
No. They're more about torque, I think, than speed. You know, I think they're not going to change direction or build speed the way a 5-inch is going to, are they? So here we go.
I do wonder what the top speed is, though.
We are going to have to find out, aren't we?
They do dance
10,
more than a
9,
smaller quad.
8,
Yes.
7,
They're far more graceful.
Oh,
5,
lost a bit of altitude
4,
there in that turn.
3,
Careful,
2,
Tom.
1.
I wonder how hot these motors are going to be.
Finish your laps.
Okay, so the timer has elapsed. This will be the end of this run.
Tom Mundy done with a 3-lap 209.1 result.
Tom Mundy
All
done,
pilots are
and
finished.
the timer is kind of working there, so that's really nice. So Tom brings it in for a nice gentle landing. There we go, ladies and gents. Some X-Class action here at Wings and Wheels. Thank you for that, Tom. That was really rather elegant. We're on telly. Oh, what's their names? Ollie, Danny, Lennox. I hope you're having a really great day. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you stay watching us for a bit. You be good now. You be good for Mummy, all right? Mummy, that's an assumption. Are they with Mummy? Clive's ready, Danny's ready, and I'm ready. Okay then, so let's have a look at what we've got. Let's finish that race.
The race is completed.
So we're going to skip that one.
Up next,
so
race number
if
5.
I was to say
Race
Tonstar
order
and
is
Gaza,
R1 Tonstar 1. R2 Gaza.
I don't think we've got Gaza, have we? Tonstar, are you good to go up? Yep, he's good to go up. That's what we like to see. So here we go, some more X-Class action. Tonstar is going to be giving us some hot laps.
Motors are warm.
Yeah, how hot are those motors? Yeah, they're warm. They are warm. Yeah, that needs a bit of pit tuning, doesn't it? So, flew beautifully though. I mean, it actually looks so stable.
Yeah.
It doesn't look twitchy.
That was, I probably didn't go past about a third throttle, and that was with
A
a 80%.
third throttle.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
And that
What,
was with
what do you think that will do flat out? What's its top speed?
1 minute to the start of the race.
speed, over 100.
Do you think 100 miles an hour? Wowzers.
It'd be good to see if I can get it to there.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Imagine that thing going past you at 100 miles an hour. That would be,
Just got to give it 10.
yeah, yeah.
45 seconds to the start of the
Okay,
race.
so we've got Tonstar out there on the line. If you're happy, mate, give me the thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up from Tonstar. Let's get this race going then. On the beeps.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And he's off. Tonstar into the air. Now, was I right in hearing that he's on somebody else's batteries, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, you were.
He's on some. Okay, there he goes. He's going to split S that gate again for us. The only pilot this weekend that's giving that the full split S, which is really impressive.
Nice and tight round that gate.
That was very nice, and low enough to get the trigger as well. So he's on the board. He's getting lap times. Nope, just a bit too high for the timer that time, I think. Oh. Oh, good grief. What's going on? There we go. Missed the timer again, so we are going to have to do a little bit more work on that. Let's credit him a couple of laps. Nope. Timer still not wanting to play, but we are going to manually add that lap. Okay, here we go into that split S again. Look at that as he comes round. Hear those motors screaming as it pulls him out of that split S.
Ten, 9, 8.
Here we go into that
7,
split S. Is he going to
6,
get across
5,
the line in time?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Finish your laps.
Just got across the line in time. You can finish that lap if you want to. No, that lipo is probably done, so that is him into land. Yep, that timer still playing up on X-Class. Very difficult to time these X-Class drones. They don't want to show up on that timer.
The race is completed.
So that was Tonstar 1. That brings us into Heat 3 of
Up next,
4.
race number 6.
Now this would be Joker
Race order
Vision
is
and Clive.
R1 Joker Vision.
So,
R2 Clive FPV.
Clive, are you up for it? You going? Yep, Clive's sending it. Have we got Joker Vision? Yep. Okay, so this could well be a head-to-head then, this one.
We like a bit head-to-head.
Head-to-head X-Class action. These things look huge when there's one of them. When there's two of them battling it out, then it starts to get a little bit nervy. Now we are running, this is the second ever timed X-Class drone race in the UK. And we were lucky enough to run the first one, which was at Popham Airfield last year. And we actually did have an X-Class that got caught in a gate, and it was hanging in the gate. And before we could red flag it, the following X-Class actually
1 minute to the
clattered
start of the
straight
race.
into him. So dead in the middle, an X-Class out full chat into a suspended X-Class in the gate.
Wasn't pretty.
It wasn't pretty. It was like X-Class confetti. I'm told that wallets were crying in the
45
pits.
seconds to the start of the
I can
race.
believe that.
Okay, so we've got two X-Class drones out on the line. We've got video feed from both. I haven't had notification of an air ambulance.
30
it is
seconds to the
spinning
start of
up.
the race.
Okay, let's go until we're told not to. So pilots, if you're ready then, let's see those thumbs. They're happy. So, on the beeps.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, and they're up and they're running. It's Joker Vision and Clive FPV. You can actually see Joker in Clive's video feed there. That is quite scary to see. As they come into the infield, it's Clive, I think, just in the lead as they come into that other hairpin, which was being split est so nicely earlier. And here they come across the start-finish. Both of them are showing on the timer. It's Joker Vision that is categorized as in first place. There's a very brave crow flying very low across the track, taking his life in his hands. They are very tight. They're close together here, but it looks like Clive takes a bit of a wide line there and loses a bit of ground as they come into that start-finish gate again. down into the bottom end of the track. The gap is still really quite tight between these two, and they're gaining as they come around that middle section. Clive is tracking down Jokovision here. He wants to try and get past him. This is going to be a heck of an overtake as they come into the start-finish gate. Doesn't quite pull it off. Into the long straight, down into the bottom corner. I think that's probably going to be the safest place to take a look at a move. But he's through. He's past him. Clive has gotten ahead of Jokovision, but Jokovision wants that place back.
That
He's
was
coming to
very
get it.
close.
As they come into the start-finish gate, they are line astern. They are on top of each other here. I think
Props touched.
they were quite close to a mid-air there, but Clive's just in it, and they touch as they come round the infield flag.
Good battle, guys.
no,
Good battle.
Fantastic battle,
9,
and
8,
it's ended in a
7,
mid-air.
6.
A round of applause from the gallery. That was impressive. I have never seen a timed X-Class
Finish your
racing
laps.
quite that tight. It's the commentator's fault. But come on, both pilots. Come on. Come and say hello to the stream. How's your nerves? Look at this man's hands shaking. Look, that's it. Look at the wobble going on there. Clive as well. That was amazing to watch, guys. Thank you very much for that race. You were so close to each other. Yeah. Where did you get the over, Clive? You got the overtake first, didn't you? You were in front, yeah, but you did get in front of him. Yeah. Yeah. Where did you get him? I think it was in the bottom left corner. Yeah. Another X-Class just filling your screen. That was impressive. Right, so let's have a look then. What's left of these? It actually looks like we might have a bent arm. Can we see the damage? Not much. Come on, show the ladies and gents at home. Put it in front of that camera. There you go. Has it always been like that? Bit of XT. Oh right, we've cut the XT90. So other than that, props are all good. Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah, I mean, the not being able to plug it in could be an issue. Right, so we officially have 10 minutes left.
The race is completed.
Before we hand over to the Whoop Boys for the UK Whoop Championships. So I'm going to put out the shout out then. Pit lane. Do we have any more X-Class fit to fly? Tom is happy with what he's done for the day. That's it. Was that enough excitement for you? So that did. Tom's X-Class did come back with very hot motors. So I think he's going to be in a field nearby, PID tuning.
We have
a
an
little
X-Class
bit.
going out.
There is an X-Class heading towards the line, looking good. Not powered up yet. Who is that? All right, who is that heading out? Tony. Right, so, the crash was epic. So we need to find the heat for Fossil. There we go, Tom Mundy and Fossil.
He's on A1, I think.
So, yeah, he's just telling me he's on A1. I can't do A1. Right, hold on then. Well, let's see if we can get A1 on my doobly-doo over here, because it's you. And we love you.
That's a 7-inch quad.
Let's go. Bomb, E. I can do E. I can do B. I can do A. I can do A.
A1.
A1. 5865, apparently. I've got a picture for A1. Right, okay then. So Fossil, if you give me the thumbs up, then we will get you going. The other X-Class from the crash, I think he lost a prop. I think it cooked a prop. I'm not 100% sure. So it looks like we've got Fossil ready to go.
He's got to re-plug in.
He's got to reboot. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
That's what he's just doing. Run,
Up
Forrest.
next, race number 7. Race order is
No, he's
R1
changed his
Fossil.
mind. He's changed his
R2
mind.
Tom
Come
Bundy.
back, come back. Right. Okay, Fossil, show me that thumbs up and I'll get you going. Okay then, here we go. Fossil on his X-Class. On the beeps. And he's in the air, getting lots of altitude there before he starts on his run.
And this is a beautiful X-Class.
Isn't it pretty?
It's not X, it's kind of an elongated X.
Yeah, so this is a stretched X.
Ah.
Yeah, and actually this is if you can get a close look at this, this is a prototype frame. So a bit of a world exclusive here. This is the prototype for an upcoming product from Fossil. So he's just having a bit of a play out there at the moment.
Bounces well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not racing the.
So bringing across that timer, let's get a good look at it on the external camera. Here it comes. Beautiful looking thing. Yeah, I do like that shape. That is really nice.
But it's even more monstrous.
It
A
does.
bit high there, back
It
man
does seem, yeah, quite. But all of the X-Class are quite intimidating, aren't they?
It's very smooth.
Yeah, really smooth. I wonder what that stretched X does for your smoothness. And is it me, or are the front arms slightly shorter?
Yes, it looks that
I
way,
think
and
they
but it
are.
turns on a sixpence.
It does, it really does. For something so big. Woo! Fossil there, giving it a bit of throttle as he comes through the camera for us, giving us a bit of a show. Tom Mundy actually ducked in the pits, which is that's quite impressive. There may have been an underwear incident here in the pits with Tom Mundy.
10, 9, 8.
So here comes
7,
Fossil through that bottom
6,
gate,
5,
through that infield flag. He comes round
3,
again across the
2,
timer.
1.
He won't be timed because he's on A1, but the timer
Finish your laps.
elapses. So you've got time to finish that lap for us, please, Fossil. As he comes down the bottom of the track again.
What a beautiful flight.
That is really gorgeous. A lovely demonstration flight there of the Fossils Designs, Fossils Stuff designed X-Class frame. Really beautiful thing. I'm tempted.
No,
I'm tempted. I'm having temptation.
no.
No.
He's got a hexacopter. He's got a plane he hasn't flown,
Yeah.
but he's got enough. No.
R7.
Oh, he has. He's got a plane he hasn't flown yet. It's
You got
no, that's not including the plane that's hanging up in his office that he hasn't flown.
Oh, shots fired. Oh, dearie me. Right, that is Fossil Stuff.
And he does have a wing
Oh,
that he's never flown.
brings it into
Oh no, I think he's flown it once.
a little bit. I have flown my wing. I have flown my wing. I have, I promise.
You can go on to Lifetime and fly with them in your wing wangle wong.
I could go wing wanging, couldn't I? I need to do more wing wanning. Right, that is us for this section, the morning session here at Wings and Wheels. Guys that have come along on the stream, thank you for joining us. I know yesterday was super choppy, yeah, but they're oh, go on then. Right, we're going to sneak one in. Tony, if you're really quick, we'll sneak another one in.
Yeah, because they owe us 20 minutes.
They owe us
from
20
yesterday.
minutes from yesterday. Go on, quick. What
Oh,
channel?
bless.
What channel's he on? What channel's he on? I've got to change the channel again. R1 I got to go for, haven't I?
You need to find out as well what time we're on later.
Yeah, I don't actually know what time we're on later. I need to get someone to check into that for me. Well, we could stay online and just commentate on the Whoop racing, couldn't we? Should we be the alternative Whoop commentary? Right. Okay. So we're going to get one more X-Class up in the air before the Whoop guys start. They're all hungover anyway, so I'm sure we can sneak a quick flight in. So Clive's going out with an X-Class.
And I think those are a couple of 9-inch, are they? Oh, that's one 9-inch.
Um,
Everyone's got their own.
I don't know what to say to that.
He's got a smaller quad, look. He's small.
Yes, you've spotted Stubbsy going out with his 7-inch. Yes.
9-inch.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah, it's not that big in real life.
I'm crying. Stop. Oh dear. Okay.
That's why women are so bad at maths.
So we've got. I've
Men
got,
keep telling us that's 6 inches.
I've got to stop it. Demonetised. I've got a feed on R1. Stubbsy, what channel's that thing on? DJI. Oh, I don't stand a chance then. Right. Okay. Okay. So let's get a thumbs up from the flight line. I've got a thumbs up. Track is Clive. Get off the track. Track is now clear.
So these fins are all
Oh.
Corex, which is
Crikey, let's false start that. No, hold on. Let's finish that.
The race is completed.
Right, hold on. Right, let's get the right class up.
Up next, race number 6. Race order is R1 Joker Vision.
That'll do.
R2
Okay,
Clive
right.
FPV.
On the beeps!
Up next, race number 5. Race order is
That was chaos.
R1 Tunstar 1. R2 Gaza.
Okay, Andy's off. All right, okay, so we're being followed by the DJI, so we're going to get some follow footage. That should be some beautiful DJI HD. Here he comes. I love the bravery there of that split S. That is absolutely fantastic. So here he comes across the start line. Timer picks him up. That's nice. We like when the timer works. Comes into the bottom corner, into that infield flag. Split S again, into that. Just makes my tummy feel funny when he does that. Into that infield one. And then back to the start-finish gate. Beautifully done. Timer picks him up. That's nice. That's an 18.3 second lap. I think he can go faster. Here he comes into that split S. Oh, a little bit of prop wash there as he comes through the other side of it. Through the infield flags. Round that start-finish gate. That's an 18.3. Consistent. It's an 18.34 and then an 18.37 into that split S again. Round the infield flag, heads for the start finish line. Really tight around that flag that time for a 19.1. Lost a little bit of time there. That tight left-hander up into that split S. Lost a little bit there as he overshot it, perhaps a little bit. Round the start-finish line again. Timer picks him up. I think that's it for that LiPo. He
10,
is down.
9, 8.
That
7,
is 5
6,
laps
5,
for Tonstar with an
3,
18.3 fastest lap.
That's a very good average.
Finish your laps.
Yeah, that was nice actually. I do
The
love
race is completed.
the bravery of that split S. Every time. Yeah, every time he chucks it into that split S, that just is so impressive to see. That is really fantastic. So that's it. That really is it. There we go. Wave at the camera. Yeah.
So will you be updating Facebook and
Up next,
Discord with
race number
when we're
6.
back?
Yes,
Race order
absolutely.
is
Keep an eye, folks.
R1 Joker
If
Vision.
you are not
R2
subscribed
Clive FPV.
to the Killer Quads YouTube channel, then please subscribe and ding my bell so that you get to find out when we are back. We are back later on today after the UK Whoop Championships have run. We will be back with more X-Class and wing action from Wings and Wheels 2022 here at Northfield Airfield. I've been Cerberus.
I'm his better half.
She's been Blue Velvet. We will see you guys later on. Thank you very much
Bye.
for watching. Bye.